Game number 1, Master Slash everybody, best of 2 series between the Cats and Chili Mountain. On the left side, we got Johan with Diablo, Captain Rex on Rhaegar, Mitra and Sylvanas, Meneldo on Leoric, and Drakir on Junkrat. On the right side of the map, Chili Mountain with Dainu on Alarak. We got Ultralisk on Hanzo, Dequaza on Blaze, Banana on Ana, and Masquerade is playing Jojo. So again, Chili Mountain, the old team. Obviously, these guys currently playing under the Chili Mountain name. They got a deal for offline travel as far as I know, like most of the teams that are participating in CCL and the Masters Clash right now. And we have a best of 2 on our hands again. No draft today because again, I was sick on Saturday. Well, not really sick, stomach bug and couldn't cast. And they saved the replay, so we're going to go through these. And unfortunately, Blizzard doesn't save the draft information in replay. So we're starting straight into the action with the games here. Best of 2s, since we have a total of 2 maps in each of these series. If you win both, you get 3 points for the leaderboard. If you only win 1 and tie with your opponent, then each team gets 1 single point. We're down to the top 8 teams. And at the end of this like mini round robin that we have here, the top 3 will go to the event in Paris. They will qualify directly for the offline part of the tournament. And in total, here at the Master Slash has 12,000 euros on the line, of course. So, here we go. Top side. Rotation is already ongoing, and they're trying to go for kill number 1. Diablo, the Lord of Terror, gets murdered. And it seems like he's not going to be the only one. The dog gets out. Alright, close call here. Down to the bottom of the map, we have Mitra already working on the Siege Giants. He's at least attempting to get that for the team. In the middle of the map, they're making another play for Rhaegar, but he escapes again. Little Houdini over here. No matter what kind of kill box you set for him, he is getting out of it. So, at the bottom of the map now, still a little party with the Siege Giants now. So they were able to get it. The rotation from the red team came just slightly too late to intercept that. If they could have intruded on the attempts of Sylvanas and taken the Giants themselves, they would have definitely done it. But they were slightly late. So instead, we're now getting a camp about to be taken by Rhaegar. Sylvanas helping out to speed things up a little bit. But Captain Rex is obviously going to get this. So he gets 1 camp. The red team is doing the same thing on the right side, as both of them are aiming for the hard camp, for the bruiser camp, and still a bit of damage and action down here at the bottom. Now, when you're playing on Tomb of the Spider Queen, obviously lanes are really close together. Oftentimes you're seeing heroes like Genji here. Lucy, anything that speeds you up between lanes can be great. Finally they're catching Rhaegar, by the way, so they get the kill on him. Good for them. I still find it really wild that we have Junkrat as an actual pick in this game, because normally when you're playing on Tomb, Junkrat gets banned very early. He is super annoying here. I mean, not only is he extremely strong as a hero, because he can follow up on stuns very easily with a mine and then use that displacement to isolate targets on the other team, but he also is great for interrupting any attempt or turn-in in the top or bottom turn-in spot. So Junkrat adds a lot to any team composition on this map and others like Infernal Shrines. And Masquerade actually goes down as they're body blocking Jojo and keeping her as far away as possible. Ultralisk was trying to go for a couple of the gems, but they zoned him too. I like it. Didn't allow them to get closer and lock these in. So technically, the Cats ahead now. A little bit ahead in their attempt to get the first turn in. They haven't turned any of their gems in, but they have more than the opponent. Well, not that many more, to be honest. So yeah. But alright. Down to the bottom of the map, we still got Meneldo and Mitra doing their thing. They're trying to tag team a bit against Dequaza, which I totally understand. I mean, at the end of the day, Dequaza is probably the best offlaner that we currently have in the game. So it makes perfect sense that you try to tag team him. But the fight is here. And Dequaza could go for another stun. Does hits it, and they kill Diablo as a result. 3 kills to 1, everybody. Nicely done. And of course, with that kill, we have an opportunity again to maybe turn in, push those lanes a little bit, and just make some plays. Yeah, especially here, the turn-ins are happening. And they're getting really, really close to the first Web Beaver wave. We got 48,000 right now, and if Masquerade is delivering 2 out of the 4 gems that he's holding, then they get the first spiders in the game. 17 stacks already for Jojo on the level 1 with the Laws of Hope. That's, of course, the advantage of playing on this map in particular, because, well, you can easily rotate from lane to lane and get all of those globes, which means that he is very, very self-sustaining as that game continues and takes a lot of the pressure off from the healer. But again, Banana's Ana is pretty banana, so whenever he gets his Ana, Banana is doing his thing and just keeping everybody alive with a bit of pew 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 from the back line. And this game seems to be no exception so far. Only 1 death on their side, and here comes the push with the Web Beavers. Doing their thing, pushing that through, trying to get the hits in here. First wall is down, the gate follows, and they are going to lose a lot more here in the middle of the map, as it's a 3 versus 2, and there's not a lot of poke that we are getting from the cats, so they need a bit of an assistance. It seems like Sylvanas was trying to grant them exactly that, but she gets body blocked hard, and my try is likely gonna die. Yeah, my try goes down, so they get the kill. They're trying to now go for Leo too. Menaldor is able to make it out. Good for them. That's 26 gems they would have lost if not for that. But Alarak at the top has been ganged up upon, so at least they get 1 counter kill. Problem is, of course, that the fort in the mid lane has already taken a significant amount of damage. Masquerade is trying to get away here. They are about to hit level 10 as well, by the way. And they open the bot lane up too. So that is a lot of advantages that we're now having for Chili Mountain. They haven't taken a fort down yet, but they're really just nibbling at it. And we got the Blessed Shield now. We got also the Counter Strike for Alarak. Already Dequaza, our little French snowflake over here, pushing the bot lane out again and going toe-to-toe with Menaldor, who apparently doesn't want to take that fight. There were too many ganks already coming from the red team whenever they got a chance to do that. 24 stacks also for Masquerade. So yeah, he is getting there. Masquerade is really doing work on his level 1, as you can see. So that's already him with a pretty significant heal that he gets through his activatable here. And is only going to increase as the game continues. I mean, we're only 7 minutes in, and he is at 24 stacks right now. Now we got, we got Blaze already moving back. Okay, that was an interesting apocalypse. I'm not sure what happened there, but somebody apparently brain farted a little bit. Or they just tried to zone him. Either way, that didn't work out for Diablo at all. He was like, oh shit. Maybe fat-fingered the button a little bit. I don't know, but that looked awkward. Now, the blue web weavers have been summoned, so at least they were able to buy time for that. But still, a bit of an awkward moment there. Negatively charged is currently sitting at 16 stacks. So they're slowly getting there. Getting that damage out with Alarak. And talking about damage, quick look at the numbers reveals that we have Alarak already on the heels of Hanzo, who's at 25,000 and therefore the top damage in the game. But with a bit of decent play, eventually Dino should start to pull ahead here a bit. So as it stands, they need to defend. They have Jojo at the top lane. Nobody really sitting in the middle to deal with Junkrat and the Web Weaver, but instead it's the bottom of the map that are trying to defend first. Jet Propulsion hits again, and they're trying to go for Johan. But here comes the Ancestral from Rega. Allows him to go a bit deeper. The problem is that Menaldor gets punished, and this time Rega doesn't have anything that he can do to save it. There's the arrow, and they're gonna lose way more than that. Rega, yeah, well, he got the gems, but he didn't get out with his life. So now they're losing 3 heroes in total. Yeah, well, that didn't work for them at all, everybody. So check this one out. They started to chase them. There's the arrow. Bam, they go for Rega. That's a kill. And after that, Diablo gets caught as well. So all of a sudden, it's 3 additional kills. A lot of gems lost too. 8 kills to 2 in total. Stacks are coming together. 4 Dino. Sylvanas dies. And oh boy, it is a slaughter all of a sudden. Absolute slaughter. Level 13 talents are ready. Turn-in is happening in the middle. Masquerade delivering another 21 gems. And it seems like Alarak is going to finish the job here with 38 gems already turned in. So yeah, things are looking very, very good for them here. Dino, they're at 47 now. And they're still, yeah, they're still pressuring. Masquerade actually is trying to isolate Diablo again with the help of Alarak. They're going for him. There's another stun. And Johan is just sitting there and he's just like, I hate this, let me out. He can't escape yet. Oh boy, but there's the turn-in. Quasar, yeah, he delivers. Literally and figuratively. So we got our level 13 on both sides now. The Web Weavers are going to touch ground again. Another stun! The arrow misses, but they still get Diablo. Yep. There it is. Another kill against the big boy at the front line. And now they're also going for Sylvanas again. Thanks to Rhaegar, my try survives, but this does not bode well for the next few minutes. The cats are struggling. They're really struggling. They hate this. Chili Mountain is letting the damage rain on them. And they don't have a lot of fun here. 10 kills to 2. 2 levels of a lead. 2-level lead for Chili Mountain. Yeah, the Chili's with spicy plays. 38 stacks also for Johanna. Whew. Yeah. Masquerade, he is... I mean, he's not unkillable, but it's really difficult to get through right now. With all of the heal that he has not sustained. The loss of hope is helping him a lot as is. And they are now getting closer to a level 16 talent advantage, which of course gives them a massive power spike. Hanzo is soloing the top lane and is going for the keep here already. Sylvanas is apparently trying to go top side and deal with it. But this keep is not looking like it's going to make it. And at the bottom of the map, they're losing the wall too. So there's just action happening all over the place. And the top keep has fallen. Top keep is gone. And guess what? They want to go for Diablo again. Diablo is the punching ball in this game. 6 deaths. He died 6 times already. The nano boosted Dino is dropping the damage. And now you can see he's at 38,000. He just took top damage in the game. Arrow gets dodged again. But Dino is top damage in the game right now. So he is slowly but steadily pulling ahead of Hanzo. Hanzo is definitely fighting it out with him. But the more stacks Dino is going to get together for his level 4, the longer the game lasts, the better for Alarak. Now after the destruction of the keep at the top lane, they're now trying for the middle. Hanzo takes over for another couple of seconds again. But we got now 28 stacks for Dino. And he's getting more, sitting at 29 stacks for now. Working also on the level 1, of course. Has 100 sadism. And they're gonna get this keep. They're gonna get it. And the cats, they are getting played to the wall here. There's nowhere to run anymore. They're literally sitting in their base, somehow trying to save the game. But there's the hit, and Sylvanas is dead. Sylvanas dies again. Dino at 37 stacks now. Still working in those numbers. Diablo. Not like this, my friend. Diablo is trying and he's not the only one. But the core is getting attacked already. And now Junkrat has been dropped. 53,000 damage now for Alarak. He has taken the top spot with ease. Hanzo can't keep up. And that is the victory in game number 1 for Chili Mountain against the Cats on Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Before we head into game number 2, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet so you don't miss out on any future content here on Khaldor TV.
Game number 2. The Chili's are ahead after the Cats got a little bit wet in the last game and they don't like that. Somebody suggested they should get that 4th leg because it's really useful. I mean, I don't know what they did with the 4th leg. Actually, I do know. There is a Spanish saying that I honestly don't know what it means anymore, but it's something about cats with 3 legs and stuff. I forgot, but we went over this. I explained it at some point in the past, but I forgot about it again. Anyways, on the left side, Dracula and Blue and Genji. We got Maitra and Hanzo. The Shimada brothers are united with Johan on Tyrael. We got Captain Rex on Malfurion and Mildor on Blaze. Over on the right side of the map, we got Quasar on Yrel, Masquerade on Muradin, Dino on Anduin, Ultralisk on Maiev, and Kala is playing Li Ming. So, seems like they had to sub some people in, huh? Anyways, we got already Naisha's Memento on level 1. Oh. Already dancing around the top here real quickly. Stormbolt to the face! And Genji is zipping out. I was actually getting the full combo here for a second from Li Ming, but, well, enough hit points, doesn't die. We don't get that early kill just yet. So, let's go. Ultralisk with another quick tether down here. Ultralisk on his Maiev is just terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. So, Malfurion and Tyrael. Now, I personally, every single time when I see Tyrael these days, I just want to see Judgment and then full YOLO follow-ups, like in the good old days, you know, when we had Tyrael and Nova for Judgment, Hinterland Blast by Falstad, and an Orbital Precision Strike by Nova. But you could literally go into Judgment, Hanzo Arrow, X-Strike. That's the thing that you could definitely pull off. And honestly, we have seen that. But the higher you play, the more serious the games get, the more you're leaning towards the Sanctification. Especially, of course, since you can play a double layer of defense here if you go Sanctification plus Bunker. But I'm happy to report that at least these days, Judgment is an option. Not quite on the level of Sanctification, but every now and then when you think that you can just lock your opponent down a little bit and have a good shot against them, then you could go for it. If your opponent doesn't run a good cleanse, if they have no tools to keep a target alive, then Judgment becomes a viable option and can punish people pretty severely. And teams have used that to their advantage. But yeah, now as it stands, we got the camps being attacked, so it's all time. It's time to go for the Khazras. Top side, Menel'dor, the love child of Mene and Khaldor, is desperately trying to hold up against the three that attack him here. And that's a fair fight. I mean, again, at this point, a 1v3, no problem for him. Blaze is just flexing a little bit. And at the bot lane, we're seeing a similar battle unfolding, at least for a second, until the blue team is starting to rotate a few heroes over there from their own. Especially Drakios, of course, always moving between the lanes. And there's the jump. They're trying to go for Dequaza. But Dequaza is a slippery one. The one thing with Dequaza is that normally when you're playing a solo lane, unless there's rotations happening, you're not really supposed to get kills in the 1v1. That's not supposed to happen. And Dequaza is one of the few solo laners that continuously gets 1v1 kills on the solo lane in the early game. And it's always insane. So right now, a little bit of a scare here. They actually go for it. They go for the camp. They're like, thank you very fucking much for all your hard work. We'll take it from here. So, yeah. Bye. Have a nice time. Easy. Ultralisk, on the other hand, might have to pay the price. Yeah, nice dodge, by the way, but he's going to die eventually. So he goes down. That camp is, on the other hand, pissing them off. And it's even more important because it's not only this camp, but they got both. So they got both camps. It's not only that they stole the opponent's camp away and didn't have the time to get their own, but they have both right now. So there it is. We currently have 1 kill to 0. A bit of a lead on the Immortal for the blue team. But they are now losing hit points on the forts at the bottom. And somebody had to deal with the top lane too. So they're currently going for exactly that. And that gives Dequaza and his boys time to go for the blue team's Immortal again. So, halftime show is won. It's a victory for the blue team for now. Hanzo obviously playing a big role here too with his level 4 talent. But here's the Storm Bolt. They go for Tyrael. Johan. Yeah, he's in trouble. And he still gets out. Good for him. Oh, Malfurion barely walking away from that Immortal stun. And it's a victory for the Cats as they take the first Immortal in the game. God, if they could get a kill here too, that would be so nice for them. And they might. They just might. They go for Anduin. And Dino is dead. Yeah, the role swap here as they had to sub Kala in for the second game. Dino on the support. And he found himself at the front line and is like, ah, God, can't do damage with this hero. He's useless. And is now dead. So they have to play this one out without their support. Dino, by the way, on 6,000 damage. I had to check. He has more damage than Tyrael. More damage than Malfurion and more damage than Muradin. Yeah, so Dino is putting a couple of numbers up here with Anduin too. Can't really compete with one of the damage dealers, obviously. Duh. But still. Now, we got Calamity, we got the Skullcracker, top wall is destroyed. Fort loses half of their HP. And, yep, there's that. Now, well, we got the next camp about to be fought over. Interestingly enough, Chill Mountain hasn't gotten a single kill yet. So they're currently at 0 kills. And Masquerade, he doesn't want to be number 3 that falls. Was already a bit low here. We have 2 kills to 0 in favor of the Cats. And they've pulled ahead in experience too. So the Cats are trying to get revenge for game number 1. And keep in mind, if they just get 1 win here, they will draw even and get a point for the leaderboard. First we have Tyrael destroyed. Murdered by Maiev. And down to the bot lane, Dequaza. Minador doesn't want to take the camp and then let Dequaza steal it away. He already knew that this is probably not going to work out the way that he intended to. Sniffed out that Urel was there and he's like, yeah, that already happened at our shaman camp. It's not going to happen again here. No. So instead, we now have Dequaza doing his thing. Still annoying them, still keeping the lane. The rotation is coming and they're trying to go for Blaze. And should be able, if they lock the Stormbolt in, this is going to be a kill. And yeah, there's no way for him to escape this one. He can delay it slightly, but that's obviously another kill for Chili Mountain. So they draw even in kills with their opponent. 2 kills to 2 now. Job well done. All the way at the top. Might try. Still waiting it out. With the next Immortal, of course, spawning in 20 seconds. That's the moment when you're going to try and put your scatter shots to the test again. Lock in the second Immortal for your team. I mean, already we got level 10 abilities approaching. And here we go. Another quick zip away. And let's have at it. Yeah, Immortals are up. And it's the red team that immediately moves in for it, and the blue team, they are trying to get some experience because they're realizing that they're not going to be as quick with the level 10 abilities as the opponents. So, yeah, there we have it. Both teams finally with a level 10. And look at Tyrael. Hasn't taken anything yet. That judgment is still up there. Halftime show has already been won. This is the moment where Dino has to get the fuck away from Tyrael. And he does. But it's sanctification. It's not judgment. But as long as you don't know that, you need to stay far in the back. And make sure that you are not in range, or he might just go for the judgment and drop you hard. Oh, X-Strike, big stuns, nice. Immortal stuns as well. Masquerade gets hit by all of it. Like, he's literally sitting there and can't play the game anymore because his character doesn't react. But they still keep all of them alive, which is insane, honestly. Masquerade gets zipped out by Anduin. Crybaby is being useful again. And they are heavily ahead on the Immortal. I mean, heavily ahead. I have no idea how nobody fell. That was crazy. I mean, stun after stun after stun after stun, Immortal included, and they still survived. Now they're going for Menaldor, who has to bunker up with the team. Masquerade is honing in on Malfurion, but they can't get a kill there either. Still a bit of poke happening. And Hanzo is murdering the red team's Immortal. Hanzo is crushing that thing. So now Chili Mountain is throwing everything they have at the objective, and they win it, but barely. That's 3,000 hit points on the shield, and that's it. Kalalo! And it's a kill. Yeah, there's the kill. Li Ming is dead. Quick slide towards the left side. Dequaza, he's alive, and he's dead. Not even he can escape in that situation. The Immortal is already down at the bottom of the map. Hey, going for the big plays, starting to take down the wall, and of course also attempting to drop the fort itself. Gate is gone. 4 kills to 2, 6 in total, and they're getting some damage in. Already the disc out on Genji. No follow-up, so there's not going to be a kill or anything. Nothing crazy, but the fort is gone. Yeah, that Immortal, second Immortal, definitely strong enough to deal with it. Not a problem for them. Now that Tether at Drak here, and he's realizing that he needs to get away from them as quickly as possible. Damage numbers by now. We got 22,000 for Maiev, 25,000 for Genji. And things are looking pretty good here. 4-2 on the kill count. Very even still, but that 1 fort that has been destroyed is of course the advantage that Chili Mountain can now try to exploit a little bit. Makes it easier for them to control the bot lane. First of all, they got catapults now, and also in addition to that, they removed the fountain from the opponent on the bot side. Arrow only against Maiev in the back. Nobody at front line eating that bad boy. So all good. Way out of range. But here's the play for the top keep. There's already the engage. Light bomb. They go for Tyrael. Sanctification and Malfurion's Tranquility both used to deal with it. Urel very low, by the way. had to pop her own ult, and even Menaldor is starting to move in an attempt to maybe force a fight and keep them here a bit longer, but that didn't work out. So now we got 13 against 12. Well, actually not quite. Both of them are going to have level 13 in a second or two. But there's a talent advantage for at least a small and short window for the cats. But here we go. It's another another Khaldor camp that gets attacked here. After Calamity, we now have the Illusionist in, so the synergy with the level 7 talent is there. Makes her even more dangerous. Anduin is now waiting for his level 16. That will finally allow him to go for the double pull. It's insane how strong that talent is, by the way. I mean, that was literally a Storm talent. That was a Storm talent for Anduin, and they were just like, yeah, what about if we put it to level 16? What about that? Yeah, great idea, boys. No, but that makes Anduin insanely powerful in situations like this. So again, it's Hanzo that is working the numbers with his scatter shot, and they are winning the halftime show. Handily, I might add. I mean, that's a 4,000 point difference between the two of them. So, either way, by now, we have the red team playing aggressive again. They were trying to go for the Shaman camp, but they're not giving them that much time. Topside is pushed by a camp, so the fort might fall. Chili Mountain not sending anybody over there to defend it just now. They are more worried about the Immortal, and rightfully so. They can't let Hanzo get close to this one, or it's going to become a massive issue for them. But, yeah. Here we got it. They try to go for Menaldor. That's the stun. And he dies. No chance to get the bunker out. He tried, but he failed. So that's a kill. With Blaze gone, they're hoping for more, and they're already starting to chase them hard. Yeah, topside camp has also been defeated, so more good news for Chili Mountain. And they're pushing the fight towards the blue team's Immortal, trying to lock this one in and then destroy the top fort, and maybe even a little bit more than that. Masquerade is also realizing that they can make a play for the camp too, especially with Blaze still gone. Nobody's helping him, by the way. Masquerade is all alone over here on the camp. Pushes back out, tries to help them. Sanctification, and Masquerade is down. Yeah, overplayed his hand a little bit. Masquerade is down. Draka is looking for another kill. Dino gets attacked here, starts to heal up a little bit. But they're turning it on Lim Ming, and that's another one dropped. So nice kills, very important kills for the cats, as they are now trying to defend their top fort. Actually, they should just destroy the fort on the right side. They're not going to be able to defend their own fort anyways. They can only deal with the wall at the keep. But they could definitely try to destroy the fort over here if they pushed in, even without minions. In this case, they decide against it. Urel has now taken the bot lane. And topside, here we go. Yeah. My try is sitting there. They're obviously starting to chase Dequaza a little bit. The demon has fallen. Yeah, these guys have actually names. Never got the lore completely around the Immortals there. I knew the names actually at some point. Completely forgot them though. But yeah. 39,000 for Hanzo. 32,000 for Maiev. No. I mean, the real names of the two Immortals are Bob and Bill, in case you didn't realize that. No. Bob and Bill, and they've been fighting for ages. Forever. Did you ever realize that for all of these like weird games and all of this stuff, like all those stories, they always have like these epic names, right? I mean, can't it be Bob and Bill? I mean, they were neighbors for a long time, then there was like a perceived slight, and they've been fighting ever since. Like, nothing like that, right? It's like always like some mystical names and shit like that. It's not even like, yeah, there's these two guys like Bob and Bill, and they've been angry at each other for a long time. Doesn't sound as awesome, so you gotta come up with something else. Li Ming is down, and the blue team is still eager to walk away with the win here. And I gotta admit that they are getting closer and closer to taking the lead, but look how low everybody on their end is now in hit points. Yeah, and that leads to a death on Hanzo. He's the first one to fall. And can they get... Nah, they can't get Tyrael. No. So, all the way up at the top, red team with a little bit more value doing their thing, taking down another tower. So that opens the top keep up very nicely. If you get another few kills, then there you go. Alright, so Bob gets attacked. Yeah, and Bob is losing hit points quickly. The blue team's Immortal, he's on the receiving end of an ass kicking. Yeah, he's only focused on his battle with Bill, but it is the red team's players that are doing the damage here. So once again, they're starting to do their fights. Hanzo's here. He can YOLO narrow in a couple of seconds. I don't even know why they're fighting. I mean, that's Malfurion gone just as Hanzo's back on the map. It seems like bad timing. Okay. So Bob over here is down to 50% HP, 30%. I mean, this is not looking good for Bob. Bill has a lot of hit points left, but Bob, whew, he's having some trouble here. He's not gonna make it. Guys, I'm sure to tell you, Bob is not gonna make it. Bill, on the other hand, has a big shield. For sure. Blaze. Yeah, oh, arrow against 3. Nice. And they got the kill. Yeah, they're cleaning house. This is a snowball turning avalanche that we're witnessing here. Bob is getting ready to march to the bot lane. The red team is already here, paving the way for him and opening that wall up so that he can focus straight up on that keep. Disc is missing though. And ooh, the quasar! Not like this! 10 seconds! 10 seconds! Bob can't believe it as he arrives. He's like, dude, the fuck? I wasn't there yet, I can't help. Like, what are you doing? Don't just die there! We need to end this game! Come on! Yeah, Bob isn't happy. Has lost his shield now as well. Things are not going well for him. But he can at least take the keep down. So his sacrifice is not in vain. He's doing some work. And the blue team, they're hoping for more kills as it seems. They're already following this up even further. Trying to make their play. Bob is alone at the core right now. Bob is like sitting there. It's like, the fuck, boys, what are you doing? We need to take the core down. Dino frontlining it again with Hanzo. He goes down. Ultralist dies too. Bob is sitting at the core. It's like, team, hello, team. The hell are you people doing? Look at me. I'm taking it down myself. 50%, 40%. Can somebody please defend? Can somebody, for the love of fucking God, defend? 2%, 1%. Are you fucking with me? What is this? Muradin is trying to walk over. The shield is gonna be there, bro. You are too late. You are too late. Is he? Is he not? He's killing it. And that's game 2-0. Chili Mountain against the Cats. GG. Oh boy.